Okay, guys, this is Copwatch Part 2. Copwatch Part 2. There was a possible burglary happening. They came out, and this guy here, I'm going to get over here up closer. He's all jacked up, man. His head is bleeding profusely. They're going to need medics. They went to get a first aid kit, but hang on, this dude's jacked. He looks to be intoxicated, maybe on drugs or something. Or maybe he's got a concussion because he's walking kind of woozy. But everybody's worried about the guy. That's why they called. I guess he was up here creeping around the houses, and he may have some mental issues, may be unstable, have health issues. So we're not going to judge him. But he's got blood all over the one side of his shirt. And he's bleeding. Cops are being professional. So they're trying to So we're going to zoom in here a little bit. I don't have any viewers yet. I did a part 1 to this, and I said, I need to go live on this one. So they went code 4 here. Somebody just came in. This guy was creeping around the houses here, and cops came out here as a possible 459 burglary. And this guy's bleeding all over his shirt when they brought him out. He was walking woozy. So I was doing a video, and then I decided to go live since they got this guy here bleeding. So I stopped the video as part 1, and I came out here to do a part 2 live stream. The ambulance is coming. They've already called for AMR. I can hear the sirens. And medic engine is coming too. And the cops know what I drive because I was trying to get out of my truck and they came flying around the corner. I had to let them get by. That's okay. I don't really care. I'm not breaking the law. I'm legally parked right up against the curb in a residential neighborhood. I'm not on parole. I'm not on probation. I have no felonies. And I got 1 viewer. So, yeah, there'll be a short 3-5 minute video of part 1. That's just me getting on scene. And I dumped the first one. It was like 30 seconds, and I dumped it by accident. Trying to move my phone around on the selfie. I dumped the video. The only thing you missed was them going, the guy asking me, how's it going? What are you doing? I said, oh, fine. I think he lives here. He might have fell over the wall. So maybe it wasn't a burglary. Maybe he fell from the neighbor's house. Maybe he lives next door because this lady's coming out here. So he might live next door and he just somehow fell over the wall. So it might not be a burglary or what they thought. Maybe it's, turning out just that it's, the call went out burglary. But it's looking to me like it might just be a neighbor who maybe he was sitting on the wall or something and fell backwards, and they thought he was trying to get in, but he was hurt. So I don't know yet what's going on. But this lady came out, so. And we're still gonna make sure that he's treated right. But the police are being professional. They helped him. They got a blanket around him. They got him a first aid kit right away. I was impressed by that. Here comes the fire department. They went the wrong way. I have to back up or turn around. And I'm gonna cross the street here so that I can at least be on the same side. I don't want to be blocked by fire trucks and shit. So there we go, guys. We just need to watch the cops. We don't really need to film him per se. If they block me from, that's fine, as long as they act professional, which they have been. They've been pretty professional. So we got a fire engine up here. They're gonna have to walk down here. I don't know why they didn't back up to right here. I can't believe I still only got one viewer. So here's the AMR. Light it up for me. That'll work. So yeah, that one cop asked me, the CSO, the old man, he's like, how are you doing? What are you doing? How you? I said, fine. And I just walked around him. He was okay. He wasn't just, I don't know. He didn't know why I was coming up on him. I don't know. I was coming up with my camera and my selfie stick. We got a lot of people out here, cops, and well, I said it went out as a possible burglary, and I think it's turning out that it was just a guy who fell over the wall, hit his head. He hit it pretty good, man. He's okay. He's walking, but he was walking kind of woozy. So I mean, he's probably got a concussion. He needs to go to the hospital. And him at police. Man, they were quick. They got this guy out here, sat him down, got the first aid kit, started dabbing the blood. And then they got got him a blanket wrapped around him so he could be warm. Shredded cheese. No, it went out as a possible burglary, 459. And when they got here, they started searching the yard and they found a man laying in the back, blood all over his head. And it turns out he may be the neighbor and he fell over the wall. So he may have just fell over the wall and hit his head in the neighbor's yard. And somebody thought he was trying to break in. I guess he was just he didn't know where he was at, you know, he like see stars or something. Shoot, he's got blood all over his shirt. Him at police were quick, man. They acted fast. They started dabbing the blood. They got a first aid kit. They wrapped their yellow emergency blanket around him. Or a poncho, one of those plastic ponchos. So they did quick. And then the ambulance and fire department. I've been out here approximately 10 minutes and they're already out here treating him. So that's the response time, man. These guys are rocking and rolling. So I think the police are now going to go 10-8. It's going to be a medical issue now. See what they do. Well, some of them are cops. We have a couple AMR people, and then we have some firemen out here. They're going 10-8. We'll see if we get another like cop stop or something. But yeah, we went out as like a burglary. And at first I didn't know where they were at. And then they said, oh, we got one fireman there. He keeps looking back at me. Trying to figure out what that old cop over there is doing. He's a CSO. He wears a blue shirt, so I think he's a community service officer. He might be more. It might be like a lieutenant or something, but he's got a blue shirt. They all have black. Black means the officers. And then that blue is usually a community service. Yeah, Skyhawk was out here tonight. Skyhawk came out here to give me a dab, fist bump. But that was great. Yeah, the AMR is like, I guess, EMTs. My wife is from Philly, and she said they were called EMTs. Out here we call them AMR, American Medical Response. So he got his head wrapped. I guess EMT is what? Emergency Medical Technician. So... yeah, they're going to go ahead and make contact, I think, with the resident. Let him know what's going on. Oh, they were looking to see if anybody tried to break in. So we're going to go ahead and cross. We don't need to film this guy no more. He's got his head wrapped. I just want to film the popo. Yeah, they got a lot of... so they got his, there we go. They got his head wrapped, as you can see right there. They got him wrapped. Okay, so they're making contact with the resident now. Before they put him in there, we'll take a look here real quick before he goes in there. So this is the inside of the AMR right here. You can see you got all that stuff in there, a lot of stuff. But like I said, my wife used to be an EMT out of Philly. In fact, she had to respond to 9/11. Back when 9/11 happened, she was one of the EMTs that went from Philly. They drove up to New York City. She said, man, it was bad. That's the inside of the AMR. And when they go to load him up, we'll move away. I don't want to film him. But... that's what it looks like, man. It's kind of small, huh? Thought it would be bigger. See the medical bag. So, emergency bag, he just put that in there. There's where the back guy rides when he has to take care of someone. They got their radio. I guess that's to communicate with the guy up front, huh? Oh, it's American Emergency? I thought it was Medical, AMR, yeah. Yeah, American Medical, and then Response. A line at a roadhouse? What was that? Oh, yeah. I thought you'd be bigger. What was it he said? Opinions vary. Oh, no, he said, I thought you'd have balls the size of a dump truck. You don't look like much to me. Opinions vary. Okay. So oh no, I thought they loaded him up. All right, guys, we're gonna head and cut out. They're pretty much done here. Yeah, I love that movie. Roadhouse was great. It's probably one of the best ever bar movies. And then they have Roadhouse 2 is kind of dumb. Okay, so he's gonna go to the hospital and get taken care of. Thank God, because his head was busted, man. Hold on, we got a DOT from somewhere. Well, if it's direction of travel, that means they're gone. I hate that. Yeah, they already know what I drive, because I'll show you guys what happened. So I was getting out of my car right here. I pulled up and the little CSO guy was up there, the old man. And so I'm getting out of my car and the cops start coming around the corner. I had to close my driver door to let them go flying by. And I'm like, you know what? They're probably gone. That's the camera dude. Hey, ain't that camera dude? Hey, look, there's that camera guy. Fuck me. So, oh well. No more hiding for me. I was fucking like, man. Yeah, someone said Bill Murray. Bill Murray's crazy, man. He's a great guy, though, I've heard. But no, actually, you know what? I've heard that he's nice to people. Unless you're working with him like on a movie, then I heard he's kind of a butthole on the set. But like that, he's nice when he's downtown around people. I know I worked with Andy Samberg as an extra on Pop Star, Keep On Rockin', Keep On Never Stoppin', or Never Stop, or whatever. If you go to 26 minutes and something seconds, you'll see me for 2 seconds dancing in the audience at a concert. You'll see me in that movie. I actually timed it. I looked through and I timed it. And it was 26 minutes and I think 50 something seconds. It's Pop Star, Never Stop, Never Stoppin'. You'll see me dancing in the concert, 26 minutes. It's funny as hell. But I worked with Andy Samberg there. He was really nice to all of us. And then I saw him at a movie premiere. He was like stuck up. Like, nah, he didn't want to talk to nobody. I guess he was working. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm going to find something else.